Hello, everybody. I am yet again Price McKinney, simply put, and I'm stuck in traffic. But anyway, it's Nashville. Thank you all for tuning in and listening. Thank you for your patience, your support, your encouragement, and most importantly, your comments. This has been a very interesting subject, and we're going to continue it today. Let me, and I'm talking primarily to women on the front end of this, and this is the same. If you with a guy, it's not rocket science, okay? And I'm not downing you females. I'm not talking bad about you or to you. I would never do that. But if you with a guy and you know that he's not being faithful, committed, and you all have already established, what you are within the relationship the two of you have together, and you know he's out doing his thing, cut it off. Because here's what is happening to you, and has already happened. You're trying to, number one, cover up what he's doing. You're protecting him because you're loyal, because you're faithful, because you're committed. And there are parts of you that believe because of who you are, you can spin him back around at some point. Now, there are cases where that happens, and most cases, especially in these days and times, that ain't finna happen. So now what's happening to you, your self-esteem is being chipped and chiseled away. Your value, your worth is being significantly diminished. And that's not good for you, because further down the road, however it happens, because it's going to come to a head at some point, you're going to be the one left holding the bag. You're going to be the one having to be repaired and rebuilt, not him. He'll go on. He'll continue doing what he's doing, on with the next ones, probably some of the ones he's already currently dealing with. And you'll be left holding the bag. You'll be the one having to go through counseling, talking to your girlfriends or whoever else, aunties, mother, whoever, to get over it. And that's not good for you. And the thing that you've got to know, is you're far better than that. And you don't have to put up with it. That is an option. It's an option. You don't have to take that. You don't have to deal with it. Well, he does this, this, and this, and this. Okay. Whatever this, and this is, it's not worth what this, and this you're going to have to go through as a result of it. It's not worth it. Because you've got to see the value in yourself in order to bring that to an end. You've got to know who you are. And you don't have to keep putting up with that. Yeah, you may be a little bit older. Yeah, you may be mid-30s, early 40s, whatever the case may be. Well, I ain't got nobody else. You definitely, what do you have now? If that's what you're dealing with, what do you have now? Well, he's here. Come on, player. Let's be real about it. Let's be real. Let's be honest with ourselves, okay? Let's be honest with ourselves. It's not worth it. It is not worth it. You get yourself together, shake the dust off, make a decision, keep the train moving, because it's not worth it for you. You've got to find value in yourself. You've got to know who you are. You got to know that you got to believe at some point, it ain't going to be right now, it ain't going to be overnight, but there's somebody, because here's the thing. I'm going to have to do a whole nother video on this, just end it within this. How are you being treated? How are you being treated? And if that's what you're dealing with, you're being blatantly disrespected. There's no honesty in the relationship. There's no trust. And at the expense of, well, he pays this, well, he does that, you can do the same thing. I don't necessarily endorse this statement, but it is true. You can do bad by yourself. You don't need help having to deal with bad. It's already enough. So if that's what you're dealing with, then here's my encouragement to you. And it's simple, very simple. Stop dealing with it. You're not gonna lose. Yeah, you'll be by yourself. Yeah, you'll be lonely for a minute. So be it. One of the worst feelings in the world is to be actually in a relationship and still feel like you're by yourself, still feel like you're living single, still feel like you're lonely. It's pointless. There's no benefit in being in a relationship if that's what you're dealing with. So that's all I'm gonna say about this one. I've definitely got more on the subject to come because it's a tree with a lot of branches. And so again, I'm Price McKinney, Simply Put. I want to thank you sincerely for listening, for your patience. Follow me on Instagram, Price McKinney, Simply Put PM. Facebook, I've got Simply Put with Price McKinney. And of course, if you have not already, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Price McKinney, Simply Put. And I'm not an expert. I just simply know what I know. And I promise you, I'll see you soon.